Good morning, Jean Roman here with For Dragonflies and Me. I am just going to do a quick video to show you guys how easy it is to make a teepee out of bamboo poles. So many of you may have already seen on my social media the trellises that I made and out of using the bamboo poles like these from the privacy fence I took apart. So with a teepee, it's only going to need 4 posts. And after I made my 3 trellises, I had exactly 8 poles left. Not enough for a trellis, but definitely perfect amount for 2 of my teepees that will go in my raised beds. The one is going into one of the round green ones. I'm going to be doing some I'm going to do a reel later as well on the new raised bed garden and all the 3 new raised beds that I just put in. I planted some bok choy this morning, some lettuces, and I need to go get more marigolds. I wasn't planning on these 3, so I had added them, to what I needed. But I got my nasturtiums in. I want to get a little bit more basil, and going to maybe get a few more tomato plants and see about that. But quick and easy right now. So what you need is 4 bamboo poles. And because these were already a part of a fence, they already had the pre-drilled holes in them, which making my teepees as well. See right there, friends, there's actually 3 or 4 down of the poles where the wires were that kept it attached as a fence. I purchased this at I want to say Home Depot 2 summers ago, and it acted as a privacy fence behind my hot tub at my other home. And we brought it here thinking I would use it as a privacy fence here, and it didn't. And then I started seeing all these trellises and people using these skinny little bamboo poles that they probably purchased relatively expensive, I'm sure. I have not looked into that. If you guys have any experience with that, let me know how much those cost. I do like them, but hey, I had this already. And I believe this fence only cost me 80 bucks. And so it was easy. I had my son snip all the wire and then remove each of these poles. And I got my uh, fence along the back, which has 3, 6, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 poles there. And I have an espalier, 6 apple espalier that a friend got for me that I'm going to put along there. I'm picking it up today, and I'm so excited to show you guys that. But this is, and then I also have 3 of the trellises that have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 poles on each, and then 2 4-pole teepees. So I got a lot for 80 bucks. I'm not sure how much the individual ones are, but I was pretty tickled. I'm pretty sure I paid either $79.99. I might have paid $129, but I can't see me spending that. But anyways, so because these are already pre-drilled, super easy to do. And what I have is 2 zip ties. So I start with the one and I put it through, leave a little bit of slack, and then I start with the other one. So I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to actually just hold that in my other hand. And then I'm going to, right-handed, need to switch this around. Then I'm going to just stick this one through here. So honestly, friends, if you're looking to do some trellises or teepees like this and add some real interest into your garden. Okay, it really is easier than I'm making it look. And so the zip tie generally goes right through if you just stick it through straight. Yay, there. And so now I'm going to take my other bamboo pole and do the same thing, sticking it right straight through. These are kind of bent on the tip, so you got to make sure it's straight, and a bee, of course, or a fly. And then there. So easy peasy. Then I take my second zip tie and I'm going to stick it in there. I'm going to make it tight. And so there's still a little bit of slack, but then I simply turn it around, and the other end of the zip tie, I'm going to stick that through, and I'm going to put it almost taut. And then I'm going to form my teepee. There we go. And then I'm going to make that tight. Make that one tight, and then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to snip off those 2 ends, Presto Magico. What'd that take me? I talked more than I worked. And then I'm going to simply take this and put it in either one of my raised beds or my other green circle raised bed, and then you can get anything growing up it. What you can do is, again, using zip ties because they are firm, I can put them through the other holes, attaching one at a time as it goes through, and to make it more stable. And then as if I'm growing up a cucumber or another tomato or a zucchini, cucumber, anything that's vining, I will make a ring of the zip ties, and then it will have something to grow up on. And so it'll be beautiful. And so I'm super excited. But friends, like I always say, I am thanking you for joining me here. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe here at my YouTube channel, subscribe over at my blog at fordragonfliesandme.com. And of course, follow me on social media on Instagram and Facebook for fun reels, educational information, lots and lots of content at all my platforms. And check out my podcast too. I talk to incredible people in the industry of gardening, cooking, and whatnot. And it's a fun time. Join me with a cup of coffee or a glass of wine or a cold beer, whatever makes you happy. But anyways, friends, I am going to get back to it in the garden here. And as I always say, be sure to eat fresh, shop local, and have a happy day. And I'll see you later in the garden. Take care, friends.